Blades fans belt out the greasy chip butty song. The game is underway. You're listening to Football Heaven. It's BBC Radio Sheffield. It's a Monday night under the lights in Sheffield 2, and Leeds United have the ball early on. Robinson throws down the left-hand side, looking for O'Hare. Here's Peck into Brereton Diaz. Vinny Souza from range. Fancies a dip from 30 yards. It's actually going to stay in field, and Jez Raksaki's going to be the first player to go across and keep it in. He whips it into the area. Tyrese Campbell's there. What a ball from Raksaki. Has to be dealt with by Roden at the back for Leeds United. Tanaka will take it. The Japanese international whips it out to the right-hand side. First time ball by Dan James down the right for Jayden Bogle. Can he keep it in? He can, but it's blocked here. Bogle get a second bite at the cherry. Whips round. Well, 15-20 yards infield. Here it comes from Burrows. It's low into the box. It isn't his best effort. And with Daniel Farker not on the touchline today after his 3 yellow cards. It's long in from Robinson. Meslier drops it initially. Pirro waits through the middle. Firpo on the overlap. He's going to pull it back into the area. Getting back there is Brereton Diaz, who does well. Wonderful control by the former Stoke man, who's now got the run on his man. Heads to the byline. Pulls it low. It's going to be blocked by Rodon. It is a corner. Here's the corner from Sidney Peck on the left-hand side. Dinks it into the middle. It's over the top. And Meslier, who flaps on it. Second attempt, gets on the ball. The Blades players look towards the referee, David Webb, thinking it might have crossed the line. On the Werder Bremen man. That's an excellent turn by Burrows, who took the ball away from Brendan Aronson. Great skill by Vinny Souza. Finds Sidney Peck, moves it on to Harrison Burrows on the left-hand side, now in the Leeds United half. Ben Brereton Diaz on the left-hand side. Looks up, hits one into the middle. O'Hare off the bar. Tyrese Campbell at the second. Does the ball go over the line? It certainly does at the third attempt. Tyrese Campbell in there, helps it over the line. Whether it had already gone or not, he won't care. Goes across to celebrate in front of John Street. 2 or 3 occasions there, a devilish ball in, a fantastic header, and crucially, after just 13 and a half minutes, Sheffield United have the early breakthrough in this Yorkshire derby at Bramall Lane. Sheffield United 1, Leeds United 0. Robinson arrows it in towards the keeper, who's going to miss it once again. It drops down in the 6-yard box. It's cleared away. Harry Clark then uses his strength really well in the middle to beat Brendan Aronson to the ball. Burrows and Brereton Diaz combine on the left. Burrows to the edge of the area for Callum O'Hare. Trickery out of his field, bent it towards goal. Comes off Pascal Strauch. Didn't know anything about it, the Belgian-born Dutchman at the back. Brilliant run here from Souza out to the right for Raksaki. Edge of the area for Brereton Diaz. Takes the shot. Looks to get the seconds in there. Meslier comes out and will smother. Does well. Here come Leeds from the middle of the park by Pirro. Solomon overlap. Firpo into the middle. Robinson's there. Here's Jack Robinson. Neat control. Side foots it forward. Can't find a red and white shirt, but that's fantastic from Souza to get the ball ahead of Gruev over the top. There coming through is Sidney Peck, and they've worked it out from the back here from Ahmed Hodzic. Sidney Peck's going to look to curl one from just under 25. It's his 21st start of the campaign tonight. Here comes a shot from distance from Solomon on the far side. Here comes in from Solomon. Flick header at the near post is well claimed by Michael Cooper. Here's Robinson into Peck. Helps it away from his man and works it forward for Brereton Diaz here, who will play it into the left-hand channel for Tyrese Campbell. Callum O'Hare busting a gut to get in the middle. Gets on the end of it. It's going to be a corner kick. In front of the Leeds United supporters housed in the lower tier of the Bramall Lane stand. Peck in towards the near post. Tanaka away. Raksaki back towards the back. Stick. Can't find Ahmed Hodzic. The Israeli cuts in field, and he's going to find an excellent pass to Aronson. Helps it onto the right-hand side. Dan James in the box. James gets his shot away, 12 yards out. Balloons it into the cop. Leeds United are going to look to counter-attack with less than 10 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Solomon cutting on field on Clark. Whips it to the right-hand side for Dan James in the area. Burrows is there. Burrows stands up well and gets the block in. Rodon out to the right-hand side for Dan James. This time takes on Harrison Burrows. James gets a ball into the box. Michael Cooper is there. Now Strauch over the top. Solomon's going to get in behind. The flag stays down. Gets the shot away, but straight at Michael Cooper. Over the top, and the offside flag stays down once again. United's backline not quite in line. Here comes Solomon off the left-hand side. Shoots towards goal. Ahmed Hodzic there with the headed block. Bit of slightly unnecessary skill, but it's going to allow Burrows to get in down the left after a ricochet. Bogle goes in a couple of times on Burrows' ankle. Burrows is trying to backtrack. There's Brereton Diaz, who will turn into the area. Sidney Peck through. Whipped into the near post. It's going to drop down. Ben Brereton Diaz has to get there, and he does, and he turns it away near side. And there is the whistle from the referee, David Webb. Whistle blown. Here we go. Sheffield United at the moment going back to the top of the Championship tonight, above Leeds, but a huge 45 minutes stands between that outcome. Second half of the Lane. Arrows it into the area. Sousa's there. Strouk heads it into the back of Sousa. Tanaka will get the ball clear. And here come Leeds United off the right-hand side with Dan James goes down. Chowdhury goes in. Ahmed Hodzic was in there. James wanted a free kick, but he was looking for it. So the referee, David Webb, didn't give it. Leeds coming forward once again here. 1-2 involving Gruyev and Aronson. Bulgarian forward, but Raksaki's there. Chowdhury into O'Hare, into the middle for Vinny Sousa, and that's a delicious ball forward for Ben Brereton Diaz. 2-on-2. Tyrese Campbell through the back. Meslier comes. Does he carry the ball out of his area? David Webb, no, he's not going to give it. Good win at the back. Then there's a man down. David Webb says goal kick. Leeds United looking for a penalty. Burrows dummies it, then goes out to the right-hand side for Jez Raksaki, looking to burst beyond his man. He does so. Raksaki with the Cruyff turn will cross into the area towards the back post. Robinson with the header. 5 or 6 yards wide in the end. Tanaka gets away from O'Hare, crosses into the area, free header, 7 yards out for Firpo, but here's Peck into O'Hare. He'll forward for Cannon, reverse ball into the middle. Peck was ready to pull the trigger. Here's Sousa. What an incredible ball that is to the right-hand side for Brereton Diaz, who takes it down on his chest towards the edge of the area here. The Chile international tries to pick it through. Sousa from distance, low. Meslier down to his left-hand side. Looking for the second here. Coppen from the long throw from Robinson. Arrowed into the middle, headed to the edge of the area. Burrows waits on the edge of the box. Here's Gus Harmer. Chips it over the top for Robinson. Heads it back to the corner of the box. It comes off the knee of Sousa and steps away. Leeds United have got some space on the right-hand side here. Need to readjust. On the overlap, it's going to come off. Bogle will cross on the right-hand side. Referee looks at his assistant. Leeds players and away fans wanted a handball. Here's Bogle on the right-hand side, looking to go at Burrows. Burrows stands up into the middle. Header by Robinson is good. Burrows will then out-jump Bogle. Tanaka back forward. Here's Harmer on the edge of the box. Hits it over the top. Cannon is going to go on the chase and looks to try and attack Pascal Strouk. Strouk's going to give it away to Cannon, who then goes down. Here come Leeds United on the counter with Daniel James right-hand side. Ahmed Hodzic is over there, gets the block in. It's going to be a corner to Leeds United, though. Everyone back defending for the Blades. Deep ball into the middle. It's going to run out to the edge of the box for Manus Solomon. He's going to curl it goalwards. Ahmed Hodzic with the block. Rodon in there. It will break to the near side, then over the top of the bar from Matteo Joseph. Bags of room for Jayden Bogle on the right-hand side for Leeds United. He's got Dan James with him. He gives it to James. Harmer will track Bogle. Burrows will stay with James. Burrows goes outside of James. Then crosses it into the area. Header goalwards and in. Junior Firpo is the one that gets his head on the end of it. A moment of quality from the right-hand side from Dan James, and it's the left-back, the former Barcelona man, with 18 minutes to go at Bramall Lane, who is going to level things up here for Leeds United. Sheffield United 1, Leeds United 1. Through the middle for Cannon. Cannon's going to play it down the right-hand side and look to use his pace to beat Rodon to the ball. He's going to push it into Rodon. He's going to win an attacking throw-in. Cannon encourages the Cop to get to their feet. That's great running and intensity. Floated ball into the path of Burrows. Harmer had gone on the overlap. Burrows will look to cross. It's going to be blocked. It's going to go behind for a Sheffield United corner. First of the second half. Cop end at Bramall Lane. Here comes Peck with the corner. 2 arms in the air. Going to bend it towards the back stick. Sousa's there, chest down to the edge of the box. Burrows hits it low through a crowd. Meslier down to his right and claims. End-to-end stuff here at Bramall Lanes. It's chipped through. Harmer will get the ball clear, but he's going to give it to Rothwell. Rothwell, 30 yards from goal. Carries it another few yards forward. Manus Solomon in the area. Chowdhury's with him. Firpo on the overlap, low in the middle. Cooper's going to make the block. Harrison Burrows with the header clear. Back on the edge of the area for Joel Pirro. Pirro gets away from his man, curls it goals, but straight at Cooper. Chowdhury near side, being shut down here by Nonto down the line, but it's partly intercepted. Rothwell into Nonto, and now Leeds United with the space to open up a 4-on-3. Pirro to the edge of the area, is going to strike it. Cooper with the save down in the middle. Sheffield United trying to get the ball away with Burrows. It squirms out to the right-hand side for Dan James. Harmer's going to go across there. Couple of Leeds players just outside the box. It's in by Rothwell. It's going to be headed back out to the far side. Comes back to Dan James. Fans appealing to get out. Strauch's in there. Wins the header in the box. Peck with a flick. Burrows is in there. Blades holding a line on the 18-yard box. Leeds trying to make some early darts. Rothwell into the middle. He's put that straight to the breadbasket of Cooper. Souza forces Tanaka back out to the left-hand side for Willie Gnonto. Gnonto out of his feet. Over the top! Michael Cooper! That is extraordinary. Early run by Rodon. Whipped in from the right, looking for Strauch, headed towards the back post. It's in the top corner by Tanaka. Sheffield United couldn't get the ball away. There's Leeds fans streaming on there as the players go to celebrate. And with a minute and a half plus stoppages to go, Bramall Lane is shell-shocked. And Leeds United go ahead with moments left. Sheffield United 1, Leeds United 2. Way down the right-hand side, he's going to keep it in here for Leeds. They're looking for a third to seal the points at the lane. Sheffield United needs to stand strong here. Pirro will hit it! An absolute bullet from 25 yards out. Joel Pirro has won the Yorkshire Derby for Leeds United and kept them top of the championship. They have put on an incredible late show here at Bramall Lane. They have come from a goal down. They have scored 2 late goals here. Tanaka with a header and then an absolute wonder strike from Joel Pirro. Harmer with the ball over the top. It's going to be claimed by Mellier and he finally decides to start claiming them. There's the full-time whistle. Huge disappointment for Sheffield United, who lose the Yorkshire Derby 3-1 against Leeds.